Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Thiago!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee has just said play on. Kerkez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And the shot! It's in! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Negeri Sembilan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Toure is there, and he can pick it up. Opts for safety. And here's Pato. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And he's intervened well there. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a good ball. And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Negeri Sembilan with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And this is shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a throw.
Germany truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Knocks it into space. That is good alertness. Best. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. Thiago. Cannavaro robs him of possession. He'll try to keep this alive. Played into the box. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Germany go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Areas shown on this map.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way. David Villa! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying.
It's Snyder! They scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious... And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And a chance! And there's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer!
That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's in on Fiat! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Villa, Pato. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Best. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. It's Schneider! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And this is Batistuta. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Soboslai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, shot a goal! And it's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Germany give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
He's on it, can he get away? Howson deals with that comfortably. Now it's Villa. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, how will we look back on that?